us for this session with the UK delegation that's attending the Indian Fashion Forum here. We have a couple of delegates here who will be presenting to you what their brands stand for and why they are here in this market. I would like to call upon them to come on the stage, please. We have about 10 UK companies attending the Fashion Forum, and about 7 or 8 of them are going to talk to you today in this panel. But at the same time, we have a B2B session organized during 4 to 6 p.m. Please do join and meet our delegates if you have interest in working with UK brands. Most of these are into beauty and apparel. Fashion and UK has a long relationship. UK fashion is known globally. UK fashion industry is UK's largest creative industry and is also the 3rd largest apparel market worldwide. The cosmetic market from UK is actually the 7th largest global cosmetic market. I'm sure all of the UK brands which are here with us bring some new and fresh perspectives to the Indian consumer who are looking for international brands in this market. We would start having presentations and slides from our delegates now. Can I request Anita Baker from Lush Cosmetics to start off, please?
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Anita Baker. I'm the Managing Director of the Middle East and North Africa region. I've been working for Lush for 17 years, and I mention that because this morning's talks really resonated with me. Things about talent, build internal talent, innovation, fun, customer service. I think they're all women empowerment. Honestly, I wrote down so many key words this morning, and for me, that is what Lush is all about. I'm not really going to say too much more personally, and I'm going to play the video for you because I think it encompasses everything that we do as a brand. So hopefully that gives you a really nice introduction to us as a brand and what we do and why we exist as a brand. I feel like our culture is probably one of our strongest selling points to our customers. Yes, we do amazing products, but they also come to us for everything else that we stand for. So I guess why India? Well, I think our brand really aligns with the Indian values. You've got a deep root connection to natural cosmetics. We're 100% vegetarian, so we're hoping that we can find a partner for the region. So I think the most important thing for us when choosing a partner would be somebody who aligns with our ethics and values. So we might not be looking for the biggest player in the market, but we're definitely looking for a partner who's passionate and wants to live the Lush life. I also wanted to show you just some of the design concepts that we have in our stores to give you a bit more idea about what our physical locations look like. Quite a lot of our stores are centered around our fresh concept. So these are our fresh face masks with no preservatives in them at all. We have a makeup concept. We have our body sprays and perfume, which is all blended in-house. We do not outsource that to any external third party. Obviously, our iconic bath bombs, our shower ranges, our famous soap. And some of you may know us for a spa concept as well, and we have around 10 of those globally. Our hair care, and of course, our great customer experience. So we actually do parties, workshops in store, we do talks in store. So again, really elevating that customer experience. Our campaigning, our Bring It Back scheme, and of course, our technology. That's been mentioned a lot today. So we've actually worked on some technology that can scan our products, and then all of the ingredients and information how to use that product will come up on the app, and we don't need any labeling or packaging for the customer. And that's it.
Thank you, Anita. Very interesting lineup of handmade cosmetics, and you would have noted the ethical business value that the company follows, which is very impressive. And many of the Bangalore-based people would probably remember the first Lush cosmetic store in India was in Bangalore, probably a decade ago.
Yes, so we were present in the market around 15, 20 years ago, but I would probably think it was maybe a little bit too early in terms of the retail space.
Yeah.
But I feel like the time is definitely right now for us to re-enter the market, and I'm very excited to see the developments in the retail space.
And I'm sure our Indian market will see the Lush products very soon. Moving on to Benny Hancock, Director, Benny Hancock, Men's Grooming Products. Benny?
Hi everyone. So I'm Benny Hancock, the founder of Benny Hancock for Men, and we call it the finishing touch to men's grooming. So it's basically men's cosmetics, skincare and grooming products, and we've combined it all in one. Now we're award-winning, and my background is I was a makeup artist for a lot of celebrities in Los Angeles and New York for a very long time, and then I also used to key a lot of the runway shows in New York as well. So off the back of that, I decided to develop the brand that's got all my knowledge and years of experience and put it into the brand, design everything bespoke from scratch, but also protecting a guy's masculinity with using this product. So we're featured on a lot of celebrities. Even your cricket captain has worn our products, Virat Kohli. So we're featured on that regularly every week. I do a lot myself, and then we have really good relationships with a lot of makeup artists all over the world. So it's highly respected products because of my background. We're in the press a lot as well. David Beckham uses it on his beard. It's basically like touch-up products and colour, which is really fantastic. And then also, with in-store education, it's been really important for us because this is a partner we're doing in the United States later this year. And we wanted to emphasise on bringing education to life on the shelves offline. So what we've done is we've added QR codes where you can scan it on your phone, and it goes to video tutorials of like myself or a model showing you how to use the product, really educating the customer. And then we have frequently asked questions, just things that guys wouldn't necessarily know beforehand using this sort of product, any press that it's been on, and any further information about how to use the product. So I've really identified with this market that guys like to look very handsome, they like to dress well, and I think it's a really important market for us to target. So I'm really excited to explore the options here and see who I can meet and find out more about everyone here. So yeah.
Thank you, Benny, for bringing the gender balance to the female population, having already a lot of options, but adding on to the men's choices of grooming products. And I think you're already thought about the brand ambassador you can have, Virat Kohli, using your product line last week.
Yes, very much.
Congrats. Next on, we have Jennifer Young from Jennifer Young Beauty Products. Okay, she's opted out, no problem. Jessie. Jessie Matharu, founder of VENIA Cosmetics, please.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you very much for coming to meet us, and I would like to thank the IFF for this fantastic forum and inviting this UK delegation to India. My name is Jessie Matharu. I'm the founder of VENIA Cosmetic. We are a small family business based in UK. Our manufacturing plant is in Birmingham, in Tamworth, just outside Birmingham. We manufacture natural 24-karat gold skincare products for men and women. Currently, our business is UK-based. We are in retail stores. One of the popular stores, I think, which all of you are probably popular with, is John Lewis's. We're pretty much online presence at the moment. This is our first venture outside the UK, and we're excited to be here in India. We're trying to formulate and make some partnerships here in India for the male grooming industry, and we're excited to be here. And we have some samples. Unfortunately, we don't have presentation. We do have samples on our one-to-one B2B. We'll be very much happy to show you our products. You can touch, feel, see the product, and give us your feedback, and that will be fantastic. Once again, thank you for inviting us. Thank you.
Thank you, Jessie. And I think you have product line for both male and female.
Correct.
Thank you. Moving on to Justine from Wormser, who has a Makeup Academy product line.
Hi, I'm Justine. I am head of new business for MUA, Makeup Academy. So MUA is a British makeup brand, and as a French person, when I moved to the UK, I was really impressed with the vibrancy of the beauty industry and all the local brands and how much makeup the English girls buy. It's really like crazy, and it's very, very inspiring and exciting. So MUA was born in 2010. It is what we call a high street beauty brand. You can find it at Superdrug, and the idea is to be an accessible, affordable brand with all the latest trend and the best quality for the best price. We are a vegan and cruelty-free brand. All our powders are talc-free as well. This is very important to us. And we are inclusive of all beauty. So our foundation and concealer have 24 shades from fair to dark skin complexion. And we try to inspire and educate through our content on different social media. So this is just a snapshot of the assortment. So our face category represents 43% of our sales. We are very strong with our primers, liquid blushers, shimmer highlighters, foundation. We have skincare hybrid makeup product for primers with really great quality for a great price. Then another strong category is eyebrow products. So eyes globally is 34% of our sales, and we are bestsellers with all the eyebrow category and eye pencils as well. And the lip category is brand new. We just launched it. So the idea is to have 13 shades, all the nudes from fair to dark, with a touch of pink and red across 4 texture: lip pencil, creamy matte bullet lipstick, lip stylo, satin finish, and lip gloss. And the lip pencils are the best sellers on this category. Our customer, this is a snapshot of our customer, and I think this would be a great fit for India. Why? Because our customer base is quite young, very digital savvy. Again, we are really inclusive of all types of beauty, gender, and skin types and orientation, and we are very strong on social media, with Instagram and TikTok, which we know younger generation love, obviously. This is just to show our positioning in the UK, and the idea is to be positioned between on other markets, between Essence and like ByErim or Makeup Revolution. And this might be a bit small, but this is to show how successful we are in the UK, since we sell like almost 54,000 units a week. And you can see the best sellers, it's like 1,700 units per week on the eye pencil, eyebrow pencil, some blushes. So it's just a snapshot. This is our latest stand that we have at Superdrug, which looks really amazing. We have strong results with that. So yes, if you have any questions later, I'm happy to show you samples as well and talk more with some of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Justine. We have Raishma Islam from Raishma Ready-to-Wear Fashion next.
Hello, hi. My name is Raishma, and I have had my own brand for the last 25 years. I decided I wanted to be a designer at the age of 10. I wanted to create beautiful things, fusing my Indian heritage with my British roots. Fusion was my look from the start. I graduated in '96 in fashion design and became assistant designer to Elizabeth Emmanuel, who made Princess Diana's wedding dress. This paved the way for my career in couture and bridal wear. My dream was to open my first store at 25, which I did. We specialized in bespoke wedding and evening gowns for 15 years, designing from scratch. We dressed many celebrities on the way, and royalty too. After creating over 2,000 bespoke wedding gowns, I needed to change my route. I needed to change from the bespoke sector. I needed to use the brand reputation and change the business strategy. I had a light bulb moment one night to create an online ready-to-wear store for affordable fusion evening wear. Raishma Ready-to-Wear was born in 1993. The product, sorry, I think I've got the wrong year there, 2013, isn't it? 2013. The product range, which focused beautifully on cut occasion pieces which embody femininity and glamour. Being online opened up the mainstream market for me, and now the brand has English and Arab client base, as well as British Asian. We launched on large retailers such as John Lewis and Unas in Dubai, amongst others. Over the last few years, we have fundraised and changed partners and board members to get to where we are now, and it's been a journey for me as an entrepreneur. In the pandemic, we realized we needed a day wear product line as evening wear had no demand. So we launched a printed dress collection to retail below £100. Raishma Studio was then born. It's been very successful since launch and opened up new audiences, and both collections now sell equally well, and it has therefore added another product range to the business. We highlight the importance of sustainability through our fabric choices and packaging and creating high-quality, luxury, timeless designs. We promote female empowerment with a female-led team and charities we support, and ethical practices in our factories, which are also in India. We have an omni-channel approach with retail online on our website and marketplaces and in-store at our Marylebone, London flagship store. And we focus on international wholesale stockists. We still show in Paris at Couture Week to show the creativity and couture influence on the brand. We are looking for a partner in India to create brand presence and launch Raishma in every city in the next 3 years. It has been said today, the future is fusion fashion, and Raishma epitomizes it. Thanks for your time.
Thank you very much, Raishma. We have Dr. Natasha Baldev from Organic Apothic.
Hello, I'm Natasha Baldev from Organic Apothic, and I do apologize, I have a little bit of laryngitis. So when you feel confident in your own skin, you can conquer every challenge. And the aim at Organic Apothic is to help our clients feel confident in their skin at all times. So we've created a range of effective organic skincare products and treatment protocols that is suitable for problem skins. We have a range for acne, a range to lift and tone your skin, as well as a bespoke treatment that's a chemical-free alternative to a chemical peel. Now, our chemical-free alternative to chemical peel, these are the results that you see, because we are a brand that's focused on results. We're organic, PETA approved, vegetarian, most of our products are vegan, but in terms of what differentiates us is we're very focused on results. So our chemical-free alternative to a chemical peel gives you the same results as a chemical peel, with no downtime, no side effects, suitable for ethnic groups with darker skin tones, as it's hydroquinone-free. Now, we are available in 12 countries, UK, USA, and we're retailed, we're stocked mainly in spas, many spas. We are FDA approved and recommended by endocrinologists and dermatologists, so we're mainly in the medical spa space. However, I'm very excited to be presenting in India today because our story actually starts in India. My grandmother was born in India, trained in Ayurvedic medicine, and she then moved to South Africa after getting married. And in South Africa, she didn't have access to the Ayurvedic herbs that she was trained to use. So being an innovative Indian woman, she decided to collaborate with traditional African medical practitioners and to try to understand how they used herbs, or they used the African herbs. And what she started doing is combining Indian, Ayurvedic, and African herbs to create, or as I called it as a child, to cook medicines. I was co-opted to help her in cooking her medicines, picking her herbs, and what I realized that many of the herbs that she used in her medicines were actually what went into my dinner. The question I had was, how do they work? And what was happening inside the skin or the body? This led me to follow a scientific career. And while completing a PhD, I looked at my grandmother's herbs, and I did in vivo and in vitro studies. What that means is I looked at the effect of her herbal combinations on skin cells, and it was astonishing. She had come up with combinations that synergistically worked as anti-inflammatory, antibacterial, and sped up wound healing. So what I decided to do when I realized how effective my grandmother's herbs was to create an emulsion that enabled her very potent active herbals to penetrate to the deepest layers of the skin. Because if ingredients don't get to the correct layers of the skin or the body, then they're not really effective. And after I had relocated to the UK, I'd been able to put together my grandmother's Ayurvedic wisdom as well as the scientific technology that I developed, and Organic Apotheke was born. But what keeps this brand going is the amazing stories that we learn from our clients, or the amazing stories that we get from our clients. And I want to share one particular story with you. It's Deandra. She's a 25-year-old South African teacher, passionate about children learning and wanting every child to thrive. Unfortunately, in her early 20s, Deandra developed hormonal acne, quite severe hormonal acne. And she'd consulted with medical doctors, endocrinologists, dermatologists, unfortunately had no positive results. She was introduced to Organic Apotheke by a friend, and within weeks saw a positive change in her skin. So unfortunately, I'm not able to share that particular link with Deandra's story, but if you would go to our website, organicapotheke.com, or our Insta handle @organicapotheke, you can see Deandra's full story, and she says it in her own words, so it's actually really, really inspiring. But I see coming to India as coming back home, bringing the innovation, and I'd had a few conversations with people about Ayurvedic, scientific Ayurvedic formulations, basmas, etc. I believe that Ayurvedic medicine is the way forward, especially after the pandemic, and I would love to partner with companies who share a similar vision to create or to take forward Ayurveda in a technological sense, and to bring to market products that fuse both ancient wisdom from India with modern science. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Natasha, and also for reassuring that the traditional Indian household remedies never fail to impress. Thank you. Last but not least, we have William Leach, Global Sales Director for John Smedley, a fashion knitwear brand. John.
Good afternoon, all. Thanks for sticking with us. In cricketing terms, you're now looking at the specialist spin bowler coming into bat last. So the low expectation, I imagine. So I represent John Smedley. We are a family business, 8th generation, and we specialize in making luxury knitwear from our home in the middle of Derbyshire in the UK. We've been there since 1784, so we're approaching 240 years old. And we specialize in manufacturing very fine gauge knitwear from either merino wool or Sea Island cotton, sometimes with cashmere, and it's all made in the UK. And it's it's very much a luxury product. So in terms of positioning, we will sit somewhere between a Ralph Lauren and a Laura Piana and a Prada. So somewhere in that gap in terms of giving you some positioning. We're very proud of what we do. We have a workforce of some 309 people in our home, and there's some very interesting stories to share with you. I hope I get the chance to meet as many of you as possible in the hours or two afterwards. I'm going to stop talking now, but I am going to show you a video which will much better demonstrate all of what we do well. So thank you very much for your attention during that film. Where are we today after 240 years doing what we do? We have 3 standalone stores in the UK, 8 standalone stores in Japan. We're operating in 54 countries around the world on a B2B basis, and we're trading in 98 countries direct to consumer with the same brand. So thank you very much for your attention, for all of us, on behalf of us all. And I look forward to meeting as many of you as possible to talk about the opportunities in the years ahead.
Thank you, Bill. And did you have a story to share about the brand?
Yeah, well, I've got the microphone. So there are 2 John Smedleys. There was John Smedley the first, who founded this business back in 1784. He was basically one of the forefathers of the Industrial Revolution in the UK. And he built our factory, where we still are to this day, with a gentleman called Mr. Peter Nightingale. And the interesting story is this. His daughter, Florence Nightingale, was the medic in our business for the first part of her nursing career.
Great. Thank you for that. I think we still have some time left, and before I open the floor for Q&A, can I quickly ask the beauty brands first, the age group that you cater to? I know some of you covered it in the presentation, some of you didn't. Do you want to go first, Anita, the age group that you cater to for Lush Cosmetics?
We actually don't have a target audience. In fact, that's probably one of our brand values, is not to put people in boxes. So it's very much a tailored consultation, listening to our customers, what they want. And we do really have products from little kids all the way through to grannies, brothers, sisters, you name it, basically. So yeah, we really don't. People like to put us in a box and think we're a ladies' company only or a kids-only business, but we really do have something for everybody.
Fantastic. Benny, for the Benny Hancock men's grooming, do you have a target age group?
I wouldn't say we have a target age group, but I'd say the Gen Z's the more forward-thinking, but millennials as well. But I think it's open for all men, but it's just, I suppose, mentality and if they want to try it, but definitely the Gen Z, for sure.
Sure. Justin?
So for MUA, the consumer base is quite young in the UK. In other countries, it's wide. It can be from 15 to 50. But in the UK, it would be more 18 to 28, I would say. So it's a good fit with India, I think.
Thank you. Dr. Natasha, for the skin treatments, do you advise any?
Yeah, so we're a problem-based skincare brand. We don't really have a specific age group. Our products cater for acne, whether it's teenage acne or menopausal acne. And we have ranges to lift and tone the skin. Now, we all want lifted and toned skin, so while it would appear that that's more suitable for an older client base, we now say start using lifting and toning products from the age of 25. So, my philosophy is give your skin what it needs. Don't worry about the age. It's more important to actually pay attention to the condition of your skin and keep it as healthy as possible, no matter what age you are. So, yeah, across the spectrum.
Thank you, Dr. Natasha. Jessie, do your VENIA Cosmetics cater to a segment?
I'll just detail what my colleagues have mentioned, especially for VENIA Cosmetic being a skincare product. There isn't an age limit per se, but I think our products are for daily use. So I guess the age could be from 20 plus, but there's no specific age range for our products.
Thank you very much. And with Bill for John Smedley and Raishma, do you cater to a segment in your apparel line?
I think in terms of the product, we have daughters buying the product, mothers buying the product, and now grandmothers buying the product. And in terms of sizing, we do from size 6 right up to a size 24, depending on who we're stocking and who our target audience is. So I think now it's more about embracing the female body, looking at what suits and what flatters, and it doesn't matter on ethnicity. We have an international customer. So I think it's just about making beautiful things for beautiful women.
Great. Bill?
What Raishma said.
Yeah.
So we're an expensive product, and we're also, can I call it anti-logo? So we are the absolute antithesis of the huge logos across the chest. We don't have any external branding. You can identify a John Smedley product by how it's manufactured. So we're very much targeting the discerning man, woman, or however they identify, because we also have a genderless collection. But ultimately, another word that I spotted in the presentation this morning, we're very much in the camp of buy less, buy better, because sustainability is critical to what we do. In fact, my CEO spends his time on nothing else. It's just about sustainability. So no age group, very much the discerning, whoever they may be.
Thank you very much, everyone. I think we have about 7 minutes for a short Q&A. Do anyone of you would like to question our beauty or apparel brands here? Anybody? No one? We might be the first of panels here, finishing up quickly. No questions at all behind there? No. Sorry, because of the light, I can't see properly. Nobody, I guess. That's it. Thank you very much for being here and listening to our delegates here. The B2B session with our delegates today is during 4 to 6 p.m. at Indian Darbar Restaurant. So those of you who would like to have a one-to-one with these delegates and a couple of more we have here today can be there during 4 to 6, please. Thank you very much. Thank you, guys.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a few minutes before our next panel, so if you want to get a cup of coffee and come back in here, stretch your legs, work off all that biryani you ate over lunch.